Episode 25. What's up, guys? Show for Gamers. I'm Jay. That's Al.
I'm back.
We have been traveling through the 9 circles of hell as Dante in Dante's Inferno.
Yes, we have.
Now, if you basically... First off, this is rated M for mature. This game has some of the most grotesque, disgusting, and disturbing shit I've seen in a long time. I'm talking Hellraiser shit. I'm talking like, ew, God, what the fuck? Gross shit.
Yeah.
If you don't know the tragic comedy of Dante and his voyages, basically, you're going through the 9 circles of hell to save your beloved Beatrice from the great fallen king of lies, Lucifer. The game kind of starts out kind of very slow. You fight death. You take his gigantic sickle, sheath, scythe, whatever you fuck want to pronounce that word. He has awesome combo combat. And then you delve into the 9 circles of hell. First you go into limbo where you fight, unbaptized babies. Very creepy fucking looking.
Those are really
Jesus
creepy.
Christ. Then you're dropping into Lust, one of the most grotesque. I'm not going to ruin it that much, but basically, like, this thing fights you with its clit. Fucking gross, dude. That's gross shit. That's all I'm going to say. Like, and you're like, I'm getting this game. Because, I'm sorry, you have to see that. If there's a weapon clit in the game, why would you play it?
Yeah.
Greed, violence, it just keeps going. Basically, this is another one of those games where you can kind of go like, oh, it's God of War 3, another God of War 3 game. Time out. This game does stuff that I think God of War doesn't do. Like, God of War has like a shit ton of combos and like weapon variations. This one, you're basically using his gigantic, am I going to call it a scythe? Is that what that is?
Sure.
Whatever. His sai, whatever.
Fucking big thing.
I'm gonna call it the Reaper Blade.
Reaper Blade. There you go.
You use your big Reaper Blade and you use your Holy Cross as kind of a combo technique. There's air combat, there's grabs, and then there's basically magic abilities, and those vary from using suicide tree seeds to slow down your enemies, to holy ice charges, to using your father's cross as an annoying weapon that beats the shit out of them with its gold. And there's a bunch of other magic abilities. There's also a heavy link combo thing where you hold down and you can click X and you just this like crazy combo, and that you can evolve. What are those things called? Shades? There's basically there's famous souls that are being tormented. Now when you find them, it tells you their crimes. Now either you can basically capture their sins with your cross and absolve them and send them to heaven, or you can just punish them for their wickedness and kill them in hell. And yeah, they're going to come back, but it's fucking hell.
Yeah.
By doing this, it gives you a great boost in Unholy and Holy. Now, basically, that levels up in 7 tiers of level, and that lets you basically spend souls that you collect on different... So, like, level 1...
Combo abilities.
Yeah, level 1's like, oh, here's this combat ability for Holy, here's this combo ability for Unholy, and also it's like, okay, here's this specific ability that's only Unholy, here's this specific ability that's only Holy,
Right.
But you basically have to kind of, are you a good Dante or are you a bad Dante, will unlock tiers of stuff, and then how much points you have unlocks what you have in that stuff.
But I was kind of playing where like some things, like usually in battle combat, when you grab things, you can either punish or, save them.
Yeah.
And like I was usually just punishing all that stuff, and most of those people I found, I was like going in and saving them. So I was actually like, I was on like tier 3 or 4 on both.
Yeah, you can
so
kind of have...
I was kind of like doing a neutral thing, but I was, going up in both sides.
Yeah, it's just either you could just go all out good and just max that out,
Right.
and then kind of dabble in evil, or vice versa. But like he just said, I kind of did the same thing where I was like, all the smaller Hell's minions, I was basically slicing off their heads and cutting them in half to get evil points, but I was absolving the larger demons of their sins and saving the shades, so then my unholy stuff would go up. There's hidden relics in the game. Those also level up the more you use them and the more you utilize them. And there's like a fucking laundry list of them. Usually they're hidden, and that gives you more playthrough stuff.
Yeah, because you got to play through. It's gonna be really hard to find all those without a walkthrough the first time around and stuff.
Yeah. A lot of platforming elements, a lot of going down ropes and like flying off like big bone barges and shit. The bosses vary from like time active events to actual boss battles that then branch into time active events. You have to fight Minos, the great ex-king that now judges the damned. You have to fight Lust. You have to fight God, what the fuck's his name?
You have to fight Cerberus, the three-headed dog.
The three-headed dog to get into gluttony. Like I said, the game's incredibly mature. Lots of blood. There's nudity. There's
There's actually spending a lot of nudity.
Yeah, but most of the time when you see it, it's just gross.
But it's
shit.
not nudity you want to be seeing most of the time.
There's
It's
some
like,
nudity you want to see, but
like,
most of the nudity's like, this is gross fucking shit.
Yeah.
So, trying to think what else there is. Basically, there's save points. There's like health, mana, and soul wells that you can basically use to get, replenish your healing, your magic, and gather up souls. The story's really cool. Again, it's very mature. The boss battles are sweet. Cool thing, when you beat the game, you can basically play resurrection mode where you play through again with all the shit you've unlocked. Another cool thing, which this kind of sucks, I don't know if this is intentional, but basically it's not out right now, but coming out is basically this new mode where you basically get to edit a horde mode. Basically, you get to edit your own level.
Oh yeah,
and you basically you can edit down to the enemies and then play online with your friends to try to beat them, and then play other people's levels.
So right now they don't have that.
That's not out yet, but I really wish it was out right now.
Yeah.
That's cool. Also, when you beat the game, you unlock the 9 Circles of Hell challenges, which are just waves of enemies that you have to somehow try to beat, and with different stipulations on them. So overall, the game is a 9. It's an awesome experience. A lot of replayability.
Yeah.
I do have to tip my hat to this one. EA, good job.
Yeah.
You guys didn't make it. You guys are the publisher, but good job for the developer.
Yeah, you didn't.
This is actually a quality product that EA has, and it's worth buying.
Right.
So 9 out of 10 for that crap.
Yeah.
So
it didn't get a 10 just from a few. There's minor glitches, and some the one thing you can't control your camera because the left joystick you actually use that to dodge and stuff.
Yeah,
like
so
that.
the camera's set, so a lot of times I wouldn't be thinking alright, I'm gonna turn the camera, and I'd actually run myself into boiling gold. Or
I have done
something.
that so many times where I backflip off a side level because I think I'm so used to other games where you can turn the camera with that one.
Yeah.
So, but that just takes a little to get used to, and and then there's some little glitches here and there.
Yeah, there's little platforming glitches, but nothing that big of a deal. But
right.
Anyway, yeah, check out the behind the scenes underneath. Subscribe if you've never subscribed to us. We basically give away free shit all the time.
Yeah,
for answering questions.
Behind the scenes will show.
Yeah, episode 26, BioShock. We're gonna answer an email at the bottom of this one.
Yeah.
And then next time, anyway. BioShock 2, episode 26, coming up next is gonna be called Deep Root Ladder. Check it out.